So recently there's been a situation in the Wuthering Waves community of a lot of people getting banned in some kind of ban wave. Now I've made a couple of videos on this on my second channel talking about what happened and how people are getting banned. It seems like we now have an official response from Kuro Games, which I just wanted to make a whole video kind of summarizing everything that happened for you guys on the main channel, and then also including that whole response from Kuro Games and pretty much drawing a conclusion to this whole entire situation. So we're going to be going through everything you need to know from, the start of people getting banned to, how people have been getting unbanned recently, and also what Kuro Games are saying. But if you guys do enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and also go to Game Subs, use my code KAZO where you can get yourself 10% off a ton of cups and tubs. I definitely recommend going over there. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff. They got a ton of events on at the moment, so I definitely recommend going to go check that out. And yeah, use my code KAZO for 10% off. But let's get back into the video. So this was the first post that pretty much got a lot of people kind of worried, and there was a lot of other posts like this as well. There's one really big one on Twitter, which got about like 400,000 views of people saying that they got their account banned for about 10 years. And there was a certain screenshot that was floating about, which I'll throw up on screen, of pretty much a message of like the loading screen and then like a little like warning notification saying like, you've been banned for using illegal kind of plugins or something like that, which again was absolutely crazy. And it seems like it was a lot of people. It wasn't just one. It wasn't just like this one dude being annoyed that, they were banned. It seemed like this was happening to a lot of people all at once. Now, obviously this started a lot of kind of theories of to why people were getting banned. Was it because they actually did something wrong, or was it because of this new event that came out, which was a co-op event? And what this event is pretty much you get into a game with friends, or you can get into a game with random people, and you can go ahead and fight a ton of enemies with a kind of joint team, which I thought was really fun. Me and Amethyst played it on stream, which again was really great. But what a lot of people was kind of theorizing is the fact that maybe the co-op event and the kind of banning had a link, because they were getting banned around the same time that this co-op event came out, which made people think that maybe it was people who had cheated and then they've joined them and then that got them banned. And this was a really popular theory that went around with a lot of people, especially with some of the main people that got banned, because a lot of these people they said that they've been like really good and careful in terms of, not using mods or not using any illegal plugins or anything like that, but they've still been banned. So it made people really confused as to why this even happened in the first place. And well, it seems like we finally have a conclusion to it, because again, there was a couple theories floating around, and even in my other video I talked about this. There is a lot of people out there who also kind of made posts talking about this, saying that, hey, I was banned and it's all because of this co-op event thing, when in actual fact a lot of these people were actually people who just got banned for a very just reason. They went ahead and did some mod stuff, they went ahead and did some stuff that broke the TOS, that broke the rules, and it got them banned, and they were annoyed and they wanted to blame it on something else, being the co-op event, when in actual fact they were just adding fuel to the fire of a situation that didn't even exist in the first place, because Kuro Games recently confirmed that the Wuthering Waves bans had nothing to do with the co-op event. This is actually official from Kuro Games. Now, this is one of the kind of news articles that come out. There's a ton of these at the moment. They say a recent series of account bans on Wuthering Waves has caused confusion and not a little fear among players of the game. Anecdotal evidence suggested that Kuro Games was going after participants of a limited time co-op event. Although colors have no form, the rumor said that the innocent players who had the unfortunate luck of being teamed up with cheaters were caught in the bans. Now, obviously, they actually investigated a lot of these rumors and went through and looked at it, and then they came back with this message. This was one of the messages on the official Discord. I actually went and checked it myself, because you look back at the message history, and this was actually a thing. Yang is pretty much an app thing which the staff use to communicate without actually using like a personal account kind of thing. And what they said is, hello Rovers, the relevant team has investigated the logs of the recent ban wave and found no correlation due to the cooperative event, although colors have no form. If you're affected by the recent ban issue, you may contact our customer support provided in #customer support. Thank you. So it seems like this has nothing to do with the co-op event, but it does seem like they are acknowledging there has been some kind of ban wave. So we don't know the exact reason. They haven't clarified what the exact reason for this ban wave is. Maybe it was some issue with the code. Maybe something to do with Wuthering Waves was kind of just going a little bit weird, that just started banning people for no reason. Maybe the kind of anti-cheat was like picking out random apps that people had on their computer, which was just banning them, which again is still a very big issue, but it doesn't seem like it was due to co-op things. So if you guys wanted to play this co-op event and are holding off, you're safe to do it, okay? It's totally fine. And as I said, at the start, it was fine to do it from the beginning as long as you play it with friends, but I feel like, the co-op event is totally fine now to play with anybody. And if you've had an issue with this, or if you've been banned unjustly, and maybe you think it's because of the co-op event, maybe you don't think it is, whatever, go over to the customer support, ask to be unbanned, ask, you know, explain the situation to them, and I'm sure that Kuro Games will actually unban you, because it seems like a lot of these accounts, including this one, which actually had an edit under here saying my account was banned at January 10th, it is now unbanned. So it seems like Kuro Games is going back and actually unbanning a lot of these, despite, you know, them saying it's not an issue with the co-op event. So there was still an issue. Like, this is something that a lot of people, you know, didn't really point out very well, is that there actually was still an issue with a ban wave. We just don't know for what reason, and the co-op event isn't that reason, and a lot of people were making up a lot of different reasonings for it to do with the co-op event, which just isn't true at all. As I said in some of my other videos on my second channel, there is many ways that people can get banned, not just for modding, not just for using illegal plugins, but it's also for like using other things, for example, like third-party kind of apps. Obviously, there's a lot of third-party apps out there who kind of try to advertise themselves as a cheaper way to get like Asteroid or something like that, which again, it's just like really dodgy in the first place. I just wouldn't do it. If you're going to buy Asteroid, just buy it straight up from Wuthering Waves. It's really not going to be that much cheaper on one of these third-party sites, and this could actually risk you getting banned too. Obviously, you know, I don't think any of them are supported by Kuro Games, so again, they're just going to straight up ban your account if they don't know where this kind of stuff has come from. And obviously, some of these kind of services do it through account sharing. So you literally send them your account, they go on your account and they do it in a different kind of region, something like that, and it becomes cheaper. But the problem with that as well, not just for kind of putting, you know, funds on your account, but also for, you know, sharing accounts with just a friend, something like that, they also don't really allow account sharing either. So be careful with that, because you could get banned for account sharing. Obviously, I don't think it's too bad if you don't do it too much. I don't think like they're gonna care that much, but I feel like if you're constantly switching between accounts, there is going to be some kind of problem there, and the system might pick it up, which also could get you banned. There's also so many other reasons why you could get banned, which again, I covered all in my other videos, but the main ones are using mods, using external services, and also, you know, account sharing and doing a lot of that stuff. Now, obviously, a lot of these rules, you might be in the comments going, oh, but like, that's really not that much of a big deal. It's like, honestly, I don't care. I don't care how much of a big deal it is. It's still against Kuro Games' rules. That's literally fact. Like, obviously, I think that some of it maybe shouldn't be a rule, but hey, who cares? Like, you know, that's what Wuthering Waves wants. That's what Wuthering Waves wants. And it seems like a lot of people have been getting banned for that. And hopefully it does, like, you know, kind of sort itself out, because again, as I said, not only this person has been getting unbanned, but a lot of other people as well who made the original post, including the one who made that 400,000 view post on Twitter, also got unbanned as well. So it seems like if you just go over and explain your situation, as long as you haven't actually been cheating or anything like that, then you should get your account back pretty easily. And it seems like Kuro Games does have a pretty good support system in terms of that. And again, as I said, in terms of the co-op event system, you can go ahead, play that. Don't worry, it's going to be completely fine. I feel like, you know, it was just a little bit of a hoax in terms of people getting worried about playing the co-op. Obviously, I made a couple of videos talking about it, but I also talked about the possibility of it not being the case, and it seems like it actually isn't the case. So yeah, go ahead, play co-op. It's a fun event. As I said, me and Amethyst had a go. It was actually really, really fun, although it wasn't that hard. Like, it wasn't really hard in terms of like defeating the boss. It wasn't really hard in terms of defeating any of the enemies, really. It was just really fun. It was just fun to play it with a friend and just like use different team combinations. For example, like a double Carlotta ult, which was absolutely crazy. And honestly, a lot of the people who are kind of avoiding this just because they don't want to get a ban or something like that are actually missing out, because again, I played the co-op event, I'm fine, I haven't been banned, and everything's all good. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video just to keep you guys updated on what was going on, because again, a lot of people were asking me on stream the other day about, you know, how this has kind of evolved and what the actual Kuro Games devs have actually said about this. And well, this is everything, you know. They said it doesn't exist, you know, the whole stuff with the co-op doesn't exist. It's just a kind of hoax thing, but there has been a ban wave. So maybe we'll get some more information on what that ban wave actually, you know, was and how that even happened in the first place. But we just know that it's not the co-op event, so there is no need to worry. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this. Did you guys get banned? Did you guys get banned for like an unjust reason or anything like that? I would really want to know, because again, I don't know what the scale of this kind of issue is. Was it just like a couple of people on Twitter, or was it actually a lot of people playing the game? Again, let me know down in the comments if you were banned and if you got unbanned as well. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. As I said, go over to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.